country, there are a few things about it that I know. Number one, and this will sound like a cliche, it's one of the most beautiful countries in the world.
Ask my wife. She's a New Zealander. She agrees.
This comes from me. I have traveled and I'm privileged. There is no continent in the world that I've not been to. There's no big country in the world that India, China, US, name them. I have been to those countries. I know what I'm talking about. This is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. You know what that means? If you can have this grouping that I'm talking about, people with money in the world would like to come and live. Invest in this country. Visit, tour, build homes here. They would bring their money here. Africa.
I would like you to watch this video, guys, to the end and listen to how people are describing South Africa. That South Africa is a best place, is best country to live. Watch and drop your opinion.
Right, hold on. This South Africa slander needs to stop. Let me try and convince you why South Africa, and specifically Cape Town, is one of the best places on earth. Number one, people. They're some of the nicest people you will ever meet in the world. Some of the friendliest. You literally have to acknowledge everybody you see because there is such a friendly vibe and atmosphere in South Africa. If a random stranger asks for the time, just keep your phone in your pocket, but that's just logic. Most people in South Africa are not trying to harm you. They are some of the friendliest people in the world, and they let you know how friendly they are to make you feel safe. Number two is the wildlife. The wildlife in South Africa is absolutely unmatched. Whether it's the ocean, whether it's the land, you've got safari, you've got so many things to see and so many parks and wildlife sanctuaries. And no, there's not just snakes and spiders in everybody's houses like you would think there would be, like Australia or something. No, South Africa is very safe when it comes to wildlife. You're only in a bit of danger if you are in front of like a buffalo stampede. In fact, most of the wildlife isn't in the major cities, it's out in the natural landscapes that South Africa has to offer, which is a lot of land. But in the sea, you have so many dolphins, so many whales, sharks, everything you want to see. However, be careful when swimming in South Africa. But you've got places like Boulders Beach, which is one of the only places in the world that has penguins. You have safari, crocodile parks, shark diving, the list is endless. If you're a nature lover and you haven't been to South Africa, what are you doing? 3, the sunset. And when I say the sunset, I mean the drinking, the restaurants, but the views are just incredible. Go to Table Mountain and reach the top on a clear day. You will have one of the best views of Cape Town you can imagine and one of the best views in the world. But it doesn't matter if you're in Camps Bay, Table Mountain, or a bunch of other places. As long as you have a little drink and the South African sunset, you are in heaven, my friend. You're in heaven. 4 is sports. There is literally kids playing football absolutely everywhere and you can join in. It is such an inclusive country. It's so fun and sport is a huge part of it. And don't even get me started on rugby. The South Africans take their rugby super seriously. And if you go to a pub on a game day, it is chaos in a great way. But South Africans absolutely love a drink. If you like a drink too, I'm sure you're going to get on with them. 4th is liberation. In South Africa, there's not a camera around every single corner to watch your every single movements. It's not like George Orwell's Big Brother. You have your own privacy. Obviously, if you don't have this, you feel more unsafe because you're not being watched, in the sense that if something happens to you, you could be in deep trouble because there's no evidence. But it does mean that you can pretty much do whatever you want in South Africa as long as you're not taking it too far. You get a lot of people doing silly stuff like drinking and driving, which definitely isn't safe, but the police won't crack down on you, and if they do, often you can just... They also have smoke shops absolutely everywhere. It completely encourages that type of stuff. And 5th and finally, it is a place of history, of culture, and there is so much to see. Obviously, apartheid happened, and that is a very dark and deep thing to go into with South Africa, and I wouldn't mention it everywhere I go because people have completely conflicted opinions on it. But there's a lot of things that you can go and see, and museums which will educate you to the best of your abilities. Then you have trips like Robben Island, which I've done twice, where you get to see Nelson Mandela's cell, which is truly a sad sight. I can't believe people will live.
South Africa is one of the most naturally extraordinary places on earth, and most people have no idea just how rare it is. This single country holds nearly 10% of the world's plant species, even though it covers less than 1% of the planet. That alone is crazy. Near Cape Town is the Cape Floristic region, and it's the smallest but richest plant kingdom on earth. It has more plant species than the entire United Kingdom, and many of those plants exist nowhere else. South Africa is also one of the few places where two oceans meet. The cold Atlantic and the warm Indian Ocean collide there, and it creates some of the richest marine life on the planet. You can experience deserts, grasslands, forests, dramatic coastlines, and even snow all within the same country. It's home to the Big Five, over 850 bird species, and even penguins living on African beaches. And then there's the cradle of humankind, where nearly 40% of early human fossils have been discovered. And that reminds us that this land holds the story of where humanity began. South Africa isn't just beautiful, it's ancient, it's powerful, it's foundational to life itself. And if you didn't know, now you know.
Wow, wow, wow. I love the way that people are really talking about South Africa. The way the South African is so beautiful, well arranged, and so many more things. It's like I will visit that country. Am I welcome? Just visit from Europe. So my people, it's good to be good, because the way people are really describing South Africa is a place to visit. And I pray that they will keep the good thing that they are doing in that country, as they stand that illegal foreigner should leave, that illegal foreigner should not spoil their country. I support them. Yes, so because if they allow illegal foreigners to spoil their country, it will look like my own country, Nigeria. Yes, so kudos to South Africans and the president, everybody, the citizen. Kudos to them. This is a good one. What do you think? Please let us know under the comment section. Don't forget that this is Ijoma TV. Share this video, like and comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.